The wound is not asking to be hidden. It is asking to be heard. Some doors remain locked because we keep carrying the key in a closed hand. You cannot heal what you are still trying to outrun. Not every burden was given to you. Some were simply left near you. The heart remembers what the mind works hard to forget. Loneliness is not the absence of people. It is the absence of being known. Grief is love looking for a place to rest. The answer rarely arrives shouting. That is why so many people miss it. Attention may visit the heart. Longing is what remains. Who told you to carry what's weighing the heart? Peace often enters after the argument with reality ends. The mirror reflects the wound, not the worth. Not every ball that falls was yours to catch. The strongest cages are often built from responsibilities we never questioned. Healing begins the moment the wound stops introducing itself as you. The life you postponed is still waiting for you. Sometimes the greatest act of love is not staying longer. Sometimes it is finally learning how to stand. The people we love deserve our presence, not the pieces of ourselves we have left behind. You can be grateful for what you were given without being bound to what was never yours to carry. A sacrifice is honorable when it is chosen. It becomes a prison when you are no longer allowed to choose yourself. The heart was created to love, but it was never created to disappear. Some promises are made from devotion, others are made from fear. Wisdom is knowing the difference. A burden carried out of love can still become a weight that keeps you from becoming. There is a difference between being needed and being loved. One asks what you can give, the other remembers who you are. A child can honor the hands that raised them without surrendering the hands that will build their own future. Not every responsibility placed in your hands was meant to remain there forever. Sometimes love becomes a life sentence. Some departures do not ask us to stop loving. They ask us to stop building our home where love no longer lives. A heart can forgive a person and still refuse to return to the place where it was wounded. Grace does not erase the memories of yesterday. It teaches us how to carry them without becoming them. Not every closed door is rejection. Some doors close because the room behind them was never meant to hold your future. The love you give others should never require the disappearance of yourself. A person can be surrounded by many voices and still be waiting for someone to truly hear them. The heaviest burdens are often the ones we were never asked to carry. A promise made from fear becomes a prison disguised as loyalty. You cannot heal in the same place where you learned to hide your pain. A sacrifice becomes dangerous when it asks you to abandon your own becoming. Love should feel like shelter, not a storm you learn to survive. Some people miss you because they miss what you provided, not because they miss who you are. Sometimes the apology we seek from others is the permission we must finally give ourselves. A wounded heart does not need punishment, it needs patience. The truth may arrive quietly, but it never arrives empty-handed. Some people miss you because they miss what you provided, not because they miss who you are. Love should feel like shelter, not a storm you learn to survive. A sacrifice becomes dangerous when it asks you to abandon your own becoming. The child who learned to endure must one day meet the adult who chooses to live. Being needed is not the same as being cherished. A person can honor their past without surrendering their future to it. The roots that keep you grounded should never become chains that keep you buried. Silence can be wisdom, but silence can also be the place where truth waits to be invited forward. The heart remembers what the mind tries to convince it to forget. You cannot rescue someone who has mistaken your drowning for devotion. The hardest goodbye is sometimes the one we owe to an old version of ourselves.
I remember standing.
Some relationships survive because of love. Others survive because someone is afraid to leave. The past may explain your choices, but it does not have the authority to make them forever. Healing does not always look like returning. Sometimes it looks like finally leaving. The person who always holds everyone together deserves a place where they can finally rest. A burden shared becomes lighter. A burden hidden becomes heavier. A person who never chooses themselves will always wait for someone else to give them permission to exist.
Like seasons do in summer.
The greatest act of love is sometimes choosing not to abandon yourself again.
You might have to. So tell me, why wasn't I
The love that costs you your identity is not love. It is a debt wearing a familiar face.
I brought softer hands, a gentler voice, a wiser heart.
Not every responsibility belongs to you simply because you are capable of carrying it.
And someone stayed here, and I don't think it was you.
The life you dream about is often waiting on the other side of the fear you protect.
And I don't think it was me. I never slept in the room.
A beautiful memory can still belong to a chapter that has ended.
Never wore the freedom I imagined. I only stood at the edge of leaving.
Some wounds are not asking to be hidden, they are asking to be understood.
To arrive. And now you speak to a woman.
Some lessons arrive as blessings, others arrive as endings.
I no longer am. While I keep reaching for a man who never came back.
The soul whispers before the world starts shouting.
Sometimes change comes for betterment.
Forgiveness is not opening every door again. Sometimes it is simply putting down the key.
Sometimes it arrives with conditions, and nobody tells you which one until afterward.
A closed heart is not always cold. Sometimes it is simply tired.
So tell me, was I becoming?
A person who fears disappointing others often forgets the pain of disappointing themselves.
Was I returning or remembering because I wanted you to meet who I became? Would you still speak?
You cannot heal a wound by decorating the place where it happened.
And maybe I never considered
You were never meant to become a smaller version of yourself so someone else could feel larger.
when I return. Long pause, soft and pale. Someone stayed here.
The love you deserve will never require you to beg for your own place. The truth we avoid often becomes the lesson we repeat. A person who knows their worth no longer negotiates with what harms them. The truth does not destroy what is meant for you. It removes what was pretending to be. A new beginning often requires grieving the life you thought you were supposed to have. The soul grows when it stops asking for permission to bloom. You are allowed to outgrow the places where you were once celebrated. A heart that has been neglected will eventually ask for the attention it was denied.
And lost hearts learn they're not forgotten forever. To Oracle House, where every story matters still. The light stays on inside these halls, and love remains when all is still. FAY sits quietly with wisdom, tea warm in her hands, listening beyond the question to what the soul understands. Raven writes what she's discovering between every page and line, while Crow keeps causing trouble and somehow arrives on time. And every visitor leaves with more than what they brought, for healing often waits in the places we are taught to stop. Welcome to Oracle House, where grace and truth sit down together, where broken pieces find their place, and lost hearts learn they're not forgotten forever. Welcome to Oracle House, where every story matters still. The light stays on inside these halls, and love remains when all is still. Welcome to Oracle House, where grace and truth sit down together, where broken pieces find their place, and lost hearts learn they're not forgotten forever. Welcome to Oracle House, where every story matters still. The light stays on inside these halls, and love remains when all is still. Welcome to Oracle House, where mercy meets us where we are, where every chapter still unfolding remains precious to the author. Welcome to Oracle House. The door is open, come inside, for every soul is seen here fully, and every story's dignified. Welcome to Oracle House, where mercy meets us where we are, where every chapter still unfolding remains precious to the author. Welcome to Oracle House.